Well, that was a rough game. That was a rough game. Um, and yeah, Portland Fire are terrible. The Indiana Fever took care of business. They took care of business in a game where the crowd was another record low for the Indiana Fever. If you guys don't know, again, there are 3,500 spare seats in this game, and the rumor is a lot of people walked out before tip off. There are a lot of people that have been out at this game showing videos. A lot of people walked out before tip off. They sold 14,000 seats, and a lot of people walked out. So, yeah, not an ideal scenario at all for the Fever. Um, when it comes down to it, the Portland Fire were shocking. A 17-point win for the Fever, and like at no stage in this game did they give Portland more than 15% chance of winning. It was the Indiana Fever for everything. For everything. We were saying, oh, it's Indy 500 week. These tickets are free, by the way. If you stand outside, they will probably hand you a free ticket. Caitlin Clark, obviously, with the mystery back injury, non-back injury, load management situation, where you've got reporters and the team arguing with each other or contradicting each other about what's wrong. You've got people genuinely believing that Damiris Dandis is now a plant that is only there so that Caitlin Clark can turn the ball over more, because she played 0 minutes in a massive win for the Portland Fire. Shug Sutton did not do much. The worst game I've seen of her career for Carla Late. She was awful. Sarah Ashley Barker I thought looked all right when she played. Holly Winterburn I thought looked good when she came in at the end of the game. Shout out Holly. Good to see her. Good to see her getting back, into the swing of things. Obviously, she's somebody that has had, if you've followed her basketball story, like she's kind of been thereabouts for a while in the WNBA and is finally getting her shot. But Portland were just bad. Puok or Poch, she got hurt, and you're kind of hoping that she's okay. Angsler was really poor. Like, it's the worst game I've seen from Angsler. Carlton is just fine. She's Carlton. Guy Suter was terrible. She was absolutely terrible as well. But for the Indiana Fever, Lexi Hull didn't miss. She got elite magnet ball, and Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah were incredible. Aaliyah was, on a minute-by-minute basis, probably the best game of Aaliyah's career. Again, she's matching up to Louisa Geisel-Suter. It is what it is. She matched up to Geisel-Suter. We're not going to pretend that matching up to Louisa Geisel-Suter is the same as matching up to any other starting big in the league. For sure. 24 points, 2 of 4 from 3. On a minute-by-minute basis, a fantastic, a absolutely fantastic shooting performance from her. Kelsey Mitchell, again, 16 first half points. Kind of just chilled in the second half. She didn't really do much. Genuinely, it is one of those things where I think she had she did what was needed to be done. Played 30, probably played a bit too much, but was all right. Raven Johnson, I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about Raven Johnson. She's just out there chucking. And I don't mind her going out there chucking, but most of her shots didn't even look like they were nearly going to hit the rim. Most of her shots did not look even close. And look, is there too much to read into this game? No, you can't really look too much into this game for the reason of The Portland Fire are terrible. They're terrible. The Indiana Fever were 16-point favorites, and they won by 17. Portland didn't activate Friday Booner today. They didn't play Winterburn until the end. Like, they're a bad team. They're a bad team, and the Indiana Fever did a good job of putting away a bad team early. And that's kind of what you want to see. You want to see Indiana putting away a bad team like this early, going out and beating them comfortably, because it becomes a problem when the Fever are struggling to put away bad teams. And that's what happened. They didn't go through a lull like they did against like they did against Washington. They did not go on a lull like they did in that situation. But look, Portland aren't Washington. Like, as bad as Washington are, they're not Portland. So, yeah, I'll be interested to see. This was a game where Caitlin absolutely would have been a triple-double watch. If Caitlin, Kelsey, or Aaliyah, if they went out with the tactic of we're going to let them drop 40, they would have had 40. Like, it was that type of a game where it's like, if the Fever wanted either of them to drop 40, they could have had 40. Like, it was a massively, like, the game was over early. Like, the Fever had a big lead early, and I get it. They got it back to 32-30, but like, they went on like a 9-0 run then. Like, it was over by halftime. The Indiana Fever went in cruise control in the second half. Still put up 37 in cruise control, which is, you don't mind seeing that, to be honest. You're okay with those numbers. And someone said 14,000 real fans. If you think there were 14,000 fans actually at that game, I have some magic beans to sell you. At least 2,000 or 3,000 just left. Just left mid-game or before the game. There are, like, the upper bowl was nearly empty. There were a lot of people there that left before that were there and left at tip-off or around tip-off. But it is, you kind of want to see this. You want to see them being able to put away bad teams even out Clayton, because against Washington, that was the concern. Like that was the big concern against Washington. Because with Caitlin Clark on the floor, they were killing them. Without Caitlin Clark on the floor, they literally just couldn't do anything. So now at least, okay, like, that they got a big win and they beat a bad team without Caitlin. And they got to be able to thread water in the non-Caitlin Clark minutes. And at least they showed they can beat a bad team and beat a bad team comfortably without Caitlin. So that really is an important thing. Like, as much as some people don't really care too much about that, that is important. The narrative of the Indiana Fever are better without Caitlin Clark is going to happen now, because they beat a completely incompetent team without Caitlin. Like, I predicted the Portland Fire to lose 40 games. They're not going to lose 40 games. They've already won 2. So we won't see them losing 40, but they're probably going to lose 35 plus. Like, they're not going to be playing the Sun without Layla Khan anymore. And they're not the New York Liberty. I don't even know. I don't even know what happened there. But yeah, it is what it is.